Hi, this is Jeff Swervatoitz at Gengras Volvo in East Hartford, Connecticut. Here today to present to you the all-new 2017 Volvo S60 Inscription with Platinum package. A lot of things have changed over the years when it comes to the S60, the first body style change for the second generation happening in 2011 model year. The 2017 is all new in the fact that we've brought to this car a new powertrain that never existed before in the S60. So today here we have the Inscription with the T5. So Volvo has used the name T5 previously in a bunch of different variants of the S60. But what we finally have here today is Volvo's Drive-E technology with their 2-liter 4-cylinder engine mated to an all-wheel drive system. The previous cars before the 2017 Inscription did become available with a 2-liter 4-cylinder. However, it was only front-wheel drive. You now have access to an all-wheel drive powertrain, which, especially like we are here in New England, lets you get through the snow very easily, helps you gain traction better, come from a stop position, going forward better, and just makes it for an even better driving experience. So under the hood here, obviously we have the Drive-E engine, very compact. You're able to see more into the engine bay, and you could actually somewhat get your hands in here compared to the other engines that we've had in previous Volvos. You don't lose much as far as power goes compared to the old T5 engines. There's only a difference of about 10 horsepower, although with the engine being lighter, you're sure not to really miss anything. From the outside of the car, the S60 has very refined look. It looks like it's moving while it's standing still, which is great for any type of sporty type of sedan. You'll notice on the wheels here, we have new 18-inch wheels that debuted last year. They are a carryover to the 2017. Silver with the gloss black inserts, but still plenty of rubber to gain traction, not really a low profile tire by any means. So you still get that sporty feel while maintaining a lot of grip on the road when you're traveling during the winter months. As we come down the side here, biggest difference that you may not even notice in the Inscription package is a 3-inch longer wheelbase. Now, 3 inches doesn't seem like a lot, but when we get inside the car, you're going to see just what a difference it makes in the back seat. Myself, I'm 6'2". Sitting in the back of a normal S60 with a bunch of 6-footers gets a little bit tight. You no longer have that problem with the S60 Inscription package. Plenty of room for everyone, front and back. Really, really comfortable. Obviously, being a Volvo, still have some of the most comfortable seats in the business. As we come to the back of the vehicle, another change compared to the older S60s of yesteryear. Volvo did add a silver trim piece down towards the bottom here, and they also carried over more paint in the car. So whereas the older model S60s would have a lot of this black plastic coming up to right about here, a more refined, a richer look, more paint, just a nicer look in the back with less plastic back there. You also notice the rectangular vents in the back, recessed into the bumper, again flat against the bumper, a more refined look as opposed to the old round tailpipes that used to stick out. The Inscription package does a lot for the trim level of the car, but this car specifically, being the Platinum package, basically get every option that you can get in the car. So as we've seen previously, the Volvos typically come with the leather moonroof combination. A lot of them come with heated front seats, but the Platinum package gives you a variety of options. Starting in the back here, it comes with the rear backup camera. Also in the back, you'll notice the 60-40 split with the pass-through in the rear trunk area, but you also have this cargo divider and grocery bag holder, which is great if you don't have a ton of groceries to put in the back of the car. If you don't want them sliding around, you can lift that up, stack them in nice and tight, or even if it's 1 or 2 bags, you can just place them behind the band here. Very easy. So as far as the outside of the car, there we have it. Still a very sleek, defined look. for the Volvo S60. Now we'll take you on the inside of the car and show you where the inscription package really shines. And welcome back. We're in the rear of the vehicle now. And as you can see, as I mentioned before, my height really doesn't bode well with many mid-sized cars. But again, the inscription package with the 3 additional inches of room makes a huge difference when you're talking about someone of taller than average height sitting in the back of a vehicle. My knees are nowhere close to hitting the back of the front seat, which also has been moved back to my height. So it's basically showing you that you can get 4 people over 6 foot tall comfortably into the back of the car. The inside of the car we have outlaid with this beechwood leather interior. We've had this color available on the S60s for a good amount of time now. Just a very different, more, I would say, modern and European type look inside the vehicle. In the back of the vehicle, although I did mention the leg room, the inscription package does a couple more things that may not stick out to you if you've looked at older S60s. But for instance, the inscription does have the manual sunshades for your guest in back. A really luxury type experience, almost feels like a limousine type experience. And although the car is off, there is a button up front that you can press for the rear sunshade. They make a huge difference when Volvo is pushing to go upscale into the luxury market. This particular vehicle, even though we're in New England, we typically have cars with heated front seats. The Volvo S60 inscription that we're sitting in right now also comes with the climate package. The climate package will give you not only the heated front seats, but you also have 2 outboard heated rear seats for your guests in the back. And then that would also include the heated steering wheel up front. And speaking of up front, I'll be back with you shortly to check out the front. You'll notice on the front of the dash, the center console here, the Harman Kardon premium audio system. The normal S60s that you would typically see will come with still a very good 8-speaker 160 watt system. When you upgrade to the Harman Kardon system, that basically bumps your power output as well as the number of speakers in the car. You're looking at 12 speakers and 650 watts of Dolby Pro Logic 2 sound. Great experience if you're really into music, or even if you want to stream videos or any music off of your iPhone or smartphone while you're in your car. Makes a big difference in the sound when you're on a trip or even on a short commute there. So as we've known for years, Volvo cars in the S60 platform have the city safety package that will stop automatically at low speeds, typically between 2 and 30 miles an hour for other cars. Well, the Platinum package ups the ante when it comes to safety in the vehicle by introducing the laser systems for pedestrian and as well. So at lower speeds, if a pedestrian were to happen to step in front of your vehicle or a cyclist would dart out in front of you, you have that added extra protection of safety there as well. The technology package also comes with advanced safety systems like Volvo's lane departure warning. So if you're driving and maybe a little bit tired, let's say you're on the highway and you're crossing over lines not signaling, the car will alert you to that and guide you back into the proper lane that you're in. As well as the auto high beam, which is one of my favorite parts of the technology package. With auto high beam, you can consistently drive around maybe areas that aren't so well lit, maybe some back road areas, whether you're out on an adventure, hunting or fishing. And if someone happens to drive in front of you or come over a hill, the car will automatically sense the vehicle that's in front of you, drop the vehicle down to low beam, and when the car passes you, bring it up to high beam. Really, really cool feature, and also an active safety feature, because when there's no light out there, you of course want as much light as possible in front of your car to protect yourself. And for the rest of the car, if you need any help, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to come see us here at Gengras Volvo, located at 300 Connecticut Boulevard in East Hartford, Connecticut. I'm Jeff Swerbetowitz. Have a great day.